Ring of Honor Wrestling is brought to you in part by the Health Alert Hotline. If you have knee or back pain and have Medicare, please call 855-828-9723.
Another great week of Ring of Honor wrestling action from Field of Honor, MCU Park, Brooklyn, New York. And what a time it is to be a fan of Ring of Honor. Along with Steve Corino and the World Television Champion, Bobby Fish, I'm Kevin Kelly. We got a great hour, a huge main event for the world title. But Bobby, we start off with your tag team partner against the man you know so well.
Yes, Shibata, Kyle O'Reilly. I'll tell you what, Kevin, I'm excited.
It's a great place to be here for the next 60 minutes. We start off with Shibata versus Kyle, and we wrap the hour up with the world title contest. Steve, Adam Cole, Jay Lethal, Naito, Tanahashi. Come on.
It's too close to call. I love all four of them. I'm going with... Let's get to the ring.
This match is simple one fall. Approaching the ring, wrestling in the corner, made in Japan, weighing 227 pounds, is the never openweight champion, Katsuyori Shibata.
Yeah, I have gone on record plenty of times, whether it be on New Japan World or here at Ring of Honor, that Shibata scares me to the point where every time that I see him, I should not be wearing white.
And Bobby, when we saw you face off with Shibata, obviously a guy that has no regard for his own well-being at all makes it a little bit different, I think, when you got to try to plan a strategy.
I did not fear his strikes. In fact, I said to him, give me those punches, give me those kicks. I'll be happy to eat them and spit them back in your face.
His opponent, wrestling out of St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 207 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
Now, Bobby, did Kyle come to you before? Did you approach him with a game plan of how to defeat Shibata? We saw it on ROH television a few weeks ago that you defeated Shibata.
Yes.
You're right in the middle of the ring.
Yes.
Now, what advice could you give to Kyle?
Of course, Kyle and I had discussions, strategy, different aspects, different things that Shibata brings to the table. But as I said to Kevin before, the biggest thing is you can't fear the man. You've got to step right in front of it. You got to be right there in the middle of the storm and deal with it. That is, and to me, that's the biggest aspect of facing a guy like Shibata.
So we start off the hour here on Ring of Honor Wrestling Television. Katsuyori Shibata, Kyle O'Reilly, Tiger Hattori is the referee. Let's look at the tail of the tape.
See, again, I mean, these are fear tactics. These are intimidation.
I still think he's a cyborg that doesn't feel pain.
Yeah, what about that, Bobby? Is there machine? Is he part man? How does it work?
He is, hands down, one of the most dangerous individuals I've ever stepped in a wrestling ring with. Hit a mat, to roll, to kickbox, anything. You know, within seconds of hitting the mat with Shibata, that you are in there with a real customer, a real, like you said, a cyborg.
And of course, wrestling is a game of inches. We saw that as evident in your successful world television title defense against Shibata.
Yes.
Obviously, as
he was starting to sink in the triangle, and you were able to transition over into a cover. How much trouble were you in at that given time? Were you aware of your surroundings? Did you react on instinct? Walk me through that closing sequence.
Anyone who spent some time rolling, grappling, jiu-jitsu understands the intricacies of the arm bar into the triangle. They are probably the two most transitioned maneuvers within Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to begin with. And what you saw between Shibata and I was an exchange of arm drags. He sunk in a triangle, and I'll be honest, yeah, I was in trouble.
And now Kyle.
As if we planned it.
Yeah, here we go. This is exact from the strikes, the stand-up, downstairs. Oh!
Now, do you believe a match with a guy like Shibata is a game of inches and seconds, you know?
It's
waiting
strategy.
to see, yeah, waiting to see if one guy will make a mistake.
He's a guy that gets into this ring and he's playing chess. He's not playing checkers. So if you're not going to match him in the chess game, then you might as well not get in there. Don't come in there playing checkers with Shibata. That's simple.
And now Shibata pulling back on the neck. Oh, and buries the boot right into the back. Oh.
And doesn't even let him get a chance to catch his breath. Puts him right back in that chin lock.
Well, the fact is that coming out of that armbar, I knew Shibata was probably going to go for a triangle choke. The triangle choke was there, and what I also realized was that he wasn't paying attention to his shoulders while sinking in that choke. He was concerned with the choke. And that's when my opportunity to pin him 1, 2, 3 revealed itself.
And you certainly did take advantage of that. Now as Kyle rolls, it goes to the ropes.
This is a national healthcare alert from the Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one suffers from knee pain and have Medicare as your primary insurance, we've got great news. You could qualify for a pain-relieving knee brace at little or no cost to you. Get free delivery, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers at no charge to you. If you're on Medicare and have knee pain, don't wait. You may qualify to immediately receive a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost. Friendly agents are standing by 24/7 to help you. Call the Health Hotline right now for details toll-free. Our friendly representatives are standing by now to take your call. We also have other pain-relieving braces available for shoulder, ankle, and your back. You may be eligible to receive these items and more at little or no cost to you as well. Call right now for details toll-free.
Operators are standing by. Call 855-828-9723. That's 855-828-9723. Again, 855-828-9723. That's 855-828-9723.
We are back on Ring of Honor Wrestling. Shibata O'Reilly Dream Contest. And Shibata's in control of the arm.
Oh, now, wait. Ooh, look at this, Steve.
Yeah, stepping
That's
on the
ugly.
hand.
That is ugly.
Oh,
Golly.
That is ugly.
no regard for anybody's body.
We saw Shibata go after the legs of Bobby Fish, but now it's the arm here of Kyle, and
Look at that. And there's that intimidation factor.
And now able to just, man, he's able to put his opponent right where he wants him to be, Steve, at all times.
Right, it's almost like he anticipates every defensive move that his opponent's going to do, you know, 2 or 3 steps ahead. And that's something that Bobby Fish, you have done, which brought you great success. You're currently the best wrestler on TV, the world television champion. Kyle O'Reilly, you know, the #1 contender for the ROH World Championship.
Shibata is a calculated customer. There is nothing that he does in that ring that isn't premeditated. There's nothing that he goes out there and does willy-nilly. And you've got to be able to match that. And that's what Kyle needs to do here. That's precisely what Kyle needs to do. That's what I did with Shibata in Vegas.
And he gets to the ropes to force the break.
Doing your homework. It's not the old school, let's
let's see what happens. It's
Right.
making sure you know your opponent's weaknesses, making sure you know your opponent's strengths, exploit those weaknesses.
And let's face it, these guys are two peas in a pod. You know, you kidding me? Could they be any more alike? You know, I felt the same thing in Vegas. It felt at times like I was wrestling myself.
And when you're wrestling a guy, you know, that you consider yourself, you know, do you find it almost easier because you understand what your thought process is?
Well, now look at this. O'Reilly able to fight back and put Shibata down.
He turned it on.
He almost had to, he really had to change the momentum of this match.
He did. He did.
And Kyle noticeably has put on some muscle mass, more muscle mass, but still explosive like a junior heavyweight.
Transition.
Yeah, that was great right there.
Oh my God.
We're seeing art right now.
Back suplex right into a leg lock.
And traditional pro wrestling thinking would be he hits him with the backdrop suplex. Okay, we're going to work on the lower back.
Yeah.
He transitioned right into the leg.
Yeah.
Get his man off, his game.
And it's guys like this, it's matches like this, dare I say, at the risk of tooting my own horn.
Man, he just blasted Shibata with a kick, and Shibata sits up.
Intimidation factor.
How is he able to withstand that?
He did the same thing. He can pretend all he wants that he does not feel those, but he does.
Oh, yeah.
Now, is the pain motivating him more? Or?
Again, Steve, to me, having faced the man, it's an intimidation tactic. I think he feels each and every one. It's no less disheartening to stand in there and lay him in on him.
Right.
And have him look at you.
He takes 6 to give one big one.
But you got to be confident in your training, confident in your ability, and know that they are affecting him. He can pretend like they're not, but they are. Kyle's got to remember that.
O'Reilly down in the corner. Here comes Shibata, head of steam. Tiger Torrey asking Shibata to back up. Refuses to do so.
Nice suplex there, popped his hip.
Floats over, and O'Reilly kicks out. And
Another fantastic transition.
Right, just how you were saying, two guys, two peas in a pod.
Right.
A back suplex on the lower back goes right for the arm.
Yep.
Like, genius.
Now watch
Absolute genius.
If Kyle rolls this over, okay, I got to the ropes.
so O'Reilly went for the escape instead of looking for perhaps a pinfall counter.
Beautiful judo throw there.
Oh, and here we go.
The different styles of fighting.
Yep.
Now, describe this to me, buddy. What is this?
See, now, what Shibata has is a figure 4 around Kyle's head. Now, that is far different than a regular head scissor. When you get the foot behind the back of the knee and you lock that in, it's not going anywhere. You can't remove that. You can't get that unhooked.
And O'Reilly gets to the ropes. Fans, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Listen up, wrestling fans. If knee or back pain has you down for the count, then kick out by giving the expert staff at Health Alert Hotline a call now. And through Medicare, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you, just like the one that I'm wearing now. So whether you're in or out of the ring, don't spend your life suffering in agony. Fight back with a pain-saving knee or back brace. Call 1-800-471-2270 now.
The stars of Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling collide under the stars. The annual summer tradition Field of Honor, now available from Ring of Honor Wrestling. See the incredible main event, a 4-corner survival match for the Ring of Honor World Championship. 4 title matches in all, including a gauntlet match for the ROH World Tag Team titles. Plus, a wild 8-man tag team war that has to be seen to be believed. Order Field of Honor from Ring of Honor Wrestling. Available now on VOD and ROHWrestling.com.
We're back on Ring of Honor. Down goes O'Reilly. Oh, out of the way, the PK.
Oh, here we go.
See? Now Kyle's putting it, now he's giving it back to him. Little intimidation by Kyle.
That kick wobbled him.
Guillotine. Guillotine choke, and he's got him in the guard. If they hit the mat, Kyle is in serious trouble because he's in full guard. He is. If that goes to the mat, he is in. Oh boy.
Now Kyle.
Is that a head? Yeah, head and arm choke. Yes.
I don't think I've seen O'Reilly use this before.
No, I've not seen it either, but I think it presented itself with the choke that Shibata had on.
Shibata went limp there.
I think it was from the guillotine. Kyle realized that the head and arm was there. I don't think that's necessarily what he had planned.
And I see, like, Shibata's begging it on, trying to get him to come, but, like, his eyes are different now.
They are different now. You saw that, Steve.
Yeah.
You saw that. I see the same
Thank you for pointing
thing.
that out, the intimidation factor. Maybe not as in full control as we thought.
Well, what you see changing now is momentum. The momentum is changing. He doesn't have the pep in his step that he had before. He is wearing down.
Axe and smash on the button. Beautiful STO.
But he is always dangerous.
So that leg sweep now puts Kyle down. And that was one of the final offensive moves, Bobby, that he hit on you before going for the choke out.
Yes.
And you transitioning into the pinfall.
Yes. And I'll be honest, I didn't see that one coming. I had him at the end of one of my combinations, and that thing came out of nowhere.
Oh. Right to the hip and hamstring and quad.
And now Hattori will look to see if Shibata is able to continue.
People like to pretend that these leg kicks are willy-nilly, but they are not.
Look at that sweat.
Snot.
There it
There
is.
might have been a tooth in there.
Yep. Trying a rear naked choke, of course. He'll look to put O'Reilly down, set up for the PK, but he's got to be able to hook it in first.
You got to watch out if there. There it is. Oh, no.
And now, ooh.
Look at that suplex.
Wait, how did he do it?
Jesus, there we go.
High angle German suplex. There. Going on instinct.
I don't know how either one of these guys get up in the morning tomorrow.
This is a fantastic one-on-one contest between Kyle O'Reilly and Katsuyori Shibata.
It's like looking in a mirror. People love it. Yeah, rightfully so.
Real pro wrestling.
Everything needs to evolve. Pro wrestling is no different. This is the evolution of professional wrestling.
Oh, man. Oh, O'Reilly. Lariat. Three buster.
It's got to be it.
Caught him. Beautiful place to the knee in his stomach.
Are you
Still
kidding
one.
me?
And a defiant one. And now a PK of his own.
Defiant was the key word, Steve, because even in the shape that he's in right now, he's still employing intimidation tactics.
Brainbuster.
That's got to be it.
Is this enough to? No. Caught him.
Armbar transition.
It seemed like Shibata was ready for it, but still, two brainbusters. Oh.
Omoplata. That is an omoplata, and that is in.
And it is in. Will it be enough to force Shibata to tap out?
Come on, Hattori.
Maybe Hattori should think about stopping this.
What's going to happen if he doesn't tap out,
He's
Bobby?
going to break his arm.
Hey, Hattori speaks Japanese, right, Steve?
Yeah.
Well, then he should call for the bell.
That's got to be it, yeah.
Ring the bell.
Yeah. What a warrior.
He refused to give up.
Tiger Hattori just saved Shibata's career.
What?
referee stoppage, Kyle O'Reilly is your winner.
Hey, man, Tiger Hattori's been doing this thing forever and a day. He knows when a guy's in trouble.
Yeah, he just
knows.
saved Shibata's career.
I'm not going to question the decision that man made.
Absolutely not.
Great decision here.
Great decision. Tiger Hattori, that's why he's one of the all-time best referees. And Kyle O'Reilly is your victor. Katsuyori Shibata, no shame in that decision right there. That was a marvelous
Absolutely.
wrestling
You
match.
can see his shoulders not in good shape right now.
Bobby Fish, thanks for joining us. And coming up next, it's your main event. Adam Cole defends the ROH World Championship against Jay Lethal, Naito, and Hiroshi Tanahashi. You can't miss this one, and it's next, right after the break.
Friday, July 8th, in Baltimore, Maryland, Ring of Honor presented its first ever official Women of Honor live event. The Women of Honor stepped up to make their mark in ROH, and they did not disappoint. See the hardest-hitting women take the spotlight in Women of Honor, live in Baltimore. Head to ROHWrestling.com now to order the video on demand.
I'm the last real man in pro wrestling, Silas Young. And this here, this is the Beer City Bruiser. And these shirts, these are the shirts that real men wear. What's with these smoke machines going off?
Don't worry about those. Tell the people where you can get these nice shirts.
You tell them where to get them.
Okay. ROHWrestling.com.
Good job.
Yeah.
Well, that's a look at some of the sights and sounds. Field of Honor, always a special, special time. And of course, as we count down not just to Glory by Honor and the road to Final Battle and Final Battle itself on December the 2nd, right back here in New York. What a main event we have in just a few moments.
Oh my goodness, a four-way for the World Championship, the ROH World Championship, and it's going to kick off right here with Naito.
And this is your guy.
My guy, he's my pick.
He's your pick?
He's my pick.
All right, I'm a little bit surprised, but can Naito, in the same calendar year, capture the Ring of Honor World Championship the same year he captured the IWGP Heavyweight Championship?
young man. The confident. Kevin, I don't like the way he looks at you.
Right, that's why I tried to say, don't become friends with him.
I don't want to say what he's been saying at the convention.
What?
But there's a lot of talk of you and Milano collection maybe talking bad about him.
Why are you starting trouble?
I'm not. I always come up for you.
Listen, Milano collection he's a disturber. Other New Japan guys except for him.
Why would you say that?
Well, they don't give you the fist bump, the handshake.
You're a real jerk for saying that. All right, here's my pick, the former world champion.
This is your pick.
Yeah.
I thought Naito was your pick.
Yeah. No, well, maybe Lethal has more experience in multi-man matches than Naito.
That's true. And maybe Lethal, as the former Ring of Honor World Champion, has perhaps a more personal stake in this than Naito.
He sure does. And it wasn't long ago that he lost the World Championship to Adam Cole. And he's looking to regain it right here on television. No love lost between these two.
Yeah, Naito looks at him and says,
What? Oh, Naito saying he's taking too much time to get in the ring.
now take it easy, take it easy. Always with the mind games.
Oh, yeah! Kevin?
Yeah.
Definitely my guy.
Oh, here we go.
The eighth, Tanahashi, multi-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion. He said it in many games, he said it to both of us. He wants to be the Ring of Honor World Champion. Tonight's his night.
Tonight could be the night indeed. Tanahashi, in several interviews, has said that the Ring of Honor World Championship is a goal of his because he feels he's a champion of the entire world, not just of New Japan. He wants to represent the entire world to prove that he is the ace. Worldwide as Naito kicks away.
Baby! Oh my God, I haven't said it in a year. Oh, this.
Yeah?
This is my guy.
Who, Naito? Cole! Wait, Lethal? Cole! Tanahashi? No, Cole!
Baby!
You're a piece of work.
Who's booing him? Oh, look how cool he is.
All right, with the championship introductions, let's go to Bobby Cruz.
I missed you! I missed you! I missed you!
He's ignoring you.
He just can't hear me. Saw him in Las Vegas last month. Winked at me.
This
Gave me an
is your
autograph.
Field of Honor main event.
How much you charge you for that?
Quarter
It's
survival
$10,
match,
but, you know,
set
well
for one
worth.
fall,
Come on.
and it is for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Introducing challenger number 1, wrestling out of Tokyo, Japan, weighing 225 pounds. He is representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, Tetsuya Naito.
Next ROH World Champion.
Oh, boy.
Challenger number 2 is wrestling out of Elizabeth, New Jersey, weighing 230 pounds. He is the greatest first-generation wrestler, Lethal.
Lethal's got a good chance.
Challenger number 3 is wrestling out of Ogawa, Gifu, Japan, weighing 227 pounds, Hiroshi Tanahashi.
I like his chances too.
Wrestling out of Panama City, Florida, weighing 207 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion, representing the Bullet Club, Adam Cole.
This huge four-corner survival match begins right after the break. Stay with us.
Do you feel sluggish or tired throughout the day? Have you ever thought the problem could be your liver?
My liver?
Your liver cleanses your body of things like too much food and drink, and if it's all clogged up, you feel sluggish and tired. But there is something you can do. Take Liverite, the natural dietary supplement just for your liver. Liverite helps your liver work properly so you can feel more energized. Cleanse your liver. Feel the energy. Live right with Liverite.
Thanks, Liverite.
Available at CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, and Walmart.
Don't miss your chance to see Ring of Honor live on tour. It's Glory by Honor Friday, October 14th at Chicago Ridge and Saturday the 15th in Dearborn, Michigan. The road to Final Battle heads to Florida, Friday, October 21st in Fort Lauderdale and Saturday the 22nd in Lakeland. Then Ro8 returns to Baltimore for a national TV taping on Saturday, October 29th. Head to ro8wrestling.com now for tickets and info.
We're back on Ring of Honor Wrestling. Referee Todd Sinclair raises the ROH World Championship high as Adam Cole is set to defend. Here in our main event, four-corner survival from Field of Honor. Adam Cole, the world champion. Jay Lethal, the former champion. Hiroshi Tanahashi and Tetsuya Naito.
You hear the crowd chanting, all these guys. And Lethal trying to get Naito in.
Easier said than done, yeah, because the master of taking his time. So with Naito disinterested in getting into the ring at this particular time, now Cole gets in only to tag in Tanahashi.
And we're going to get to see Lethal Tanahashi start this off, maybe. What a collection of amazing superstars that we got here.
And to your point, as I was mocking, oh, now Naito tags, and now Lethal gets tagged by Cole. So while I was having fun here poking at you before, while you're choosing between all four, saying each one is your guy, the point is, it wouldn't shock me if any one of these four does win.
Absolutely. I think I'm leaning towards Naito.
Sometimes your gut instinct, your first decision is the right one.
Well, Naito came out first, but look at him, just calming it down. He said, take it easy. Cole getting a little upset.
All right, now he's ready. Now Naito is definitely ready.
Turnabout's fair play.
But when it is time to go, we know that Naito is one of the best. We saw that, of course, not only when he captured the IWGP Heavyweight title, but also going to the finals of block competition against Kenny Omega.
One of the best matches I've ever seen, let alone call. Whoa. Beautiful deep arm drag, gets a head scissors, kick out. Lethal wants a shot at Naito.
Yeah, Lethal wants his hands on Naito, of course.
Always. Nothing got settled. Defiant. Naito's defiant.
And now Tanahashi and Lethal will be the ones to square off as both Cole and Naito will jump down off the apron.
And Tanahashi, first ballot Hall of Famer. To my left, I can see Naito grabbing a chair and just taking a seat.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Take it easy, Naito, at all times. And the man who says he never gets tired, Tanahashi.
Never seen Jay so focused. The eye on the prize. Naito looking for his shot. Whoa.
Hard left hands to the midsection. Tanahashi now. Whoa, went to send Tanahashi to the ropes. It looked like Lethal may have changed his own course there.
Right, and I think that's what Lethal has to stay away from is the emotion factor.
Oh! And again now, this is the second time that we've seen that emotion dictating the offensive strategy of Lethal.
Or are they playing in Lethal's hands? Because we got some crash and burn. Lethal uses that body weight, nails Naito. Hard to the AstroTurf. Is he going for the trifecta?
Yeah, he's grounded Cole, he's grounded Naito, and now one for Tanahashi.
And the former ROH World Champion in control.
And we've got to take a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're back here on Ring of Honor Wrestling. Jay Lethal with the figure four.
Nice figure four on Tanahashi.
See now.
Yep, just like Adam Cole.
Just like Adam Cole. And the look from Adam Cole's face.
Naito got in the ring. Oh. Uh-oh. A little disrespect there from both men. Now, would that be a tag back?
Yeah, no, and Cole gets out of the way.
A little duck and weave, but he can't turn his back on Tanahashi.
We talked about Naito in the final night of block competition in the G1. What about the final night of A block competition between Tanahashi and Okada?
So good, 30-minute draw. The quickest 30 minutes of my life.
Adam Cole.
Did you see him move those hips?
Yeah. Now what does Naito do?
Wow, he took Tanahashi, which would give him the offense on Cole. He could have tugged any man. Wow. Twist the hair of Cole. Naito likes to take his good old time.
Now up on the shoulders. Neck breaker, no.
One of the keys to success is that he makes these guys wrestle his match. He dictates the pace. But the other three are so good at that.
Last shot there from Adam Cole. Here is a cover and a count.
Cole's so focused also. In his second reign of ROH World Champion.
Now that Adam Cole is grounded, Tetsuya Naito, after hitting the last shot. Wait a second, before he can do any more damage, Lethal tags himself in.
Is Naito gonna fly?
Oh! Is that your pick?
Oh, absolutely. Representing Ro8 and LIJ.
Bobby Cruz said he would pay you $500 right now if you could say it.
Los in Gold. Never mind.
He can't say it.
No, I just don't want to.
Oh, you don't want to. Give me a break. It's okay that you can't say it.
Whoa, right in front of us.
Oh!
That's my guy. Wow, tugs of Cole.
Yeah, and this really leaves Tanahashi the odd man out. Of course, you know, before what went down recently in Las Vegas between Lethal and Naito, in a scenario like this, you would say, oh, of course, Lethal and Naito, they would be a team. They would function together. They could isolate one man and put each other in the driver's seat. But now it looks as if Cole and Naito could be.
You can't. Cole better not get that false sense of security hanging out with Naito. Naito has a plan that only he knows. Evil doesn't know. Bushi doesn't know. Sonata doesn't know. His buddy Steve doesn't even know.
His buddy Steve?
That's me.
Oh.
I didn't want to make it look like I was part of their group. You know, I'm just his buddy.
That's why you put a period on the previous sentence.
Right.
Started. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, I'm not part of Los in
what?
In LIJ.
Tag made.
Just a supporter. Now going after the throat, the trap area.
And now Naito, of course, last April captured the IWGP Heavyweight title. His reign short-lived, but now an opportunity for Tanahashi to tag in. Step up Enziguri, former world champion, backs Naito into the corner.
And you know Naito's got a plan. In my opinion, that plan is to main event the Tokyo Dome show on January 4th, no matter what. Whether it's 2017, 2018, he believes that that's his destiny. He feels like he was robbed of it a few years ago. And hey, oh, how great would it be if Ring of Honor is represented once again at the Tokyo Dome?
There's a lot of business to handle on the road to January 4th.
Absolutely. We got Glory by Honor weekend. Friday, October 14th, Chicago Ridge, back at the Frontier Fieldhouse. I don't want to tell you, but I won the World Tag Team titles in that building.
Uh-oh. Oh! Down goes Cole! Lethal combination. Can Lethal make the tag to Tanahashi? We'll be back right after this commercial break. Fans, we are back. Lethal makes the tag, and here comes Tanahashi.
The House of Fire Tanahashi is.
Tanahashi coming in, finally tagged in, finally able to seize the means of production. He wants to win the world title, and he can do so here. Doesn't matter if he beats Cole or Naito.
That's what makes this such a difficult match for the reigning champion. Oh.
Now got a bolt stacked up.
Oh! Sends
Wonton sandwich. The leg is hugged. He out. Now, wait a minute. High fly flow. Cole is down. Cole is down. Tanahashi going for the high fly flow. Naito. Oh. And now look at him. Miles. Like, how can you boo him? He trapped both arms. Oh, such a quick enziguri. Now going up in that suplex position. Almost like a ball and chain into a suplex. And the shoulders of the world champion are down. Naito less than half a count away. And it would send shockwaves through the wrestling world, whether it was Tanahashi, whether it's Naito, or even back to Jay Lethal. If the world title changes right here on Ring of Honor television. Wait a second, Naito got close. And now Lethal was able to tag himself in. Oh, he was at a crossroad there. Do I go after Cole or do I make sure Lethal's gone? That could have went either way for Jay Lethal. It clears the playing field, at least for the time being. Now, rematch of champion and challenger from Death Before Dishonor. Destroyer coming up. Rolls through. Oh, cover! Lethal's going to regain the championship! Lethal's going to regain it! Cover! To Tanahashi in to break it up. Oh, I thought my pick the whole time Jay Lethal was going to regain the world championship. Let's roll that tape back and make sure we're clear on who exactly your pick was. An exchange of elbows there by Tanahashi and Lethal. There's that Asian uppercut. Now here comes the, nope. Whoa! Watch out, Naito. Baits Lethal in. Tornado DDT with a rope assist. Oh, jumping Shining Wizard. Sling Blade. All four men are down. You hear the crowd. This is awesome, Chance, and it truly is. What a match here on Ring of Honor television. All four men struggling to get back to their feet. Naito is the first, and as it is four-corner survival, sometimes men can be declared legal without necessarily tagging themselves in, especially in a situation where all four men are in the ring. And Naito trying to position Lethal on the top rope. Like he's going for top rope brainbuster. There we go. Oh. He just stopped Tanahashi. Cole! Cole prevented what certainly would have been bad for Jay Lethal. Now Cole to the top rope. Could he be trying to superplex? Tanahashi on the outside. Naito right near us. Huge chop there by Lethal. Down goes Cole. Lethal to the top. Hail to the king. Wait a second. Cole still down. High fly flow. Cole got out of the way. Lethal injection. Can it be? Wait a second. Naito's got the belt. Hang on a second now. Oh! Adam Cole just dragged Todd Sinclair. He didn't see him. Hit Lethal with the belt. Oh! Destino cut off. Last shot from Cole. Leg hook. 2, 3. Are you kidding me?
Ring of Honor World Champion, Adam Cole.
Totally backfired on Naito. And my pick the whole time.
Yeah, right.
Adam Cole retains here on Ring of Honor television.
And we can see in the replay, Adam Cole realized that Naito had the world title. And he realized very quickly, too, he was going after Jay Lethal. That's why Cole grabbed the referees.
But the odds were stacked against Adam Cole from the beginning.
So that justifies him then super kicking Naito.
Hey, a win is a win is a win is a win. And still world champion, Adam Cole, baby.
So that's going to do it here from Field of Honor here in New York. Brooklyn, New York, MCU Park. What a night it's been. Adam Cole, still the world champion.